We are live. I will set up the chat, get everything situated while we wait for friends to start to come on in. That looks good. And I will set up one more thing. Okay. There we go. Let me know how the lighting is, if it's okay. I know I'm wearing black. It's like, girl, hello, Jamie. It's good to see you, honey. I was just reflecting on the fact that I'm wearing black. It's like, I don't know about that. I feel like it makes my roots look extra dark. It's not really a good color for me, but I feel like it's such a big. I know you said, Jamie, that you almost always exclusively wear black, so it's not a commentary. Hey, Sarah, honey. It's not a commentary on the color itself. It's just on if I think it's a good look on me. And I think right now, when the roots are very rooty, I don't think it's such a good look. But I am getting my hair done this weekend, so next week I will look more like myself and less like somebody else, I guess you could say. It's like I look at myself, I'm like, who is that person? So how's everybody doing? I appreciate you, Jamie. Thank you, honey. I'm not saying that because I'm very, I'm secure within myself. I'm confident. It's just, there's certain ways, you know yourself and you want yourself to be. I don't like myself with roots. I mean, I don't like myself with dark hair at all, not even a little bit. That's why I color it clearly. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on because I'm, just going through some life. I don't think it's gonna be a hello, Sarah, darling. Hey, Beth. I don't think it's gonna be like one of those marathon lives. We'll kind of check in and see how. We'll check in an hour and see, and then I might bounce. I might stay a little bit longer. I might get off for good. I don't know. But how's everybody doing? How was your week? I want to hear all the good things. And just am happy to be here with you guys and to hold space. Jamie, is it the month of Deborah? So first of all, here's the thing. Saturn rules Capricorn season. Saturn is not a happy-go-lucky kind of planet, right? It's not like rainbow. It's actually the opposite of rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns. It's like a heavy, dense energy. So I feel like when we're in the thick of winter, January, February, that's when we feel the heaviest energy the most. So I don't know if I would say, and also here's the thing, if we're very sensitive to the lack of sunlight, if we have even a little bit of seasonal affect disorder, that's going to affect us also. So I feel just in general, the dead of winter is it's just blah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Jamie, everything is just off. I feel you, girl. I had a very strange conversation earlier today. I was like, did I enter an alternate reality, mid-conversation with a person? Or, has my entire relationship with this person just been whacked? And only now am I starting to see it clearly. I'm still trying to work it out, guys. I don't fucking, hey, Empowered. I don't have the answers right now. Jamie, well then Saturn and I are gonna have a meeting, because what the fuck? Girl, I am with you. Now here's the thing. I'm a Capricorn sun, so I'm used to Saturnian energy. It doesn't mean I like it because I'm used to it. Right? I know what the word is, but I'm trying to change it. Astrocartographized the entire east coast of the United States. I have Saturn and Pluto. You want to talk about needing to have a meeting ASAP with Saturn? That was like the entirety of my formative years. Was like I need to. I didn't even know about. I didn't know about astrocartography back then. I was like I need to have some sort of a meeting. I don't know who I'm having it with though. But what the actual. So Jamie, I am with you. Sarah. Oh, Sarah said hey to abundantly empowered. So yeah, I don't like. I might be used to the energy. It doesn't mean I like the energy. I don't think there's anything to like about Saturn. Yeah. Like, I might be being slightly hyperbolic, but I think we can agree for argument's sake. Saturn, we got questions. We need some answers. Hey, Simone, honey. Simone, we're talking about the bitch that's the planet Saturn is. I kept refreshing YouTube to see. You know what? I came on a few minutes late.
Oh, you're live.
I'm live. You want to come say hi to the people?
Sup, y'all?
He said, "Sup, y'all." I was questioning if I was going to actually come on today, but then I said, you know what? I'm going to come on for at least an hour and then kind of reassess. And I also felt like I really like this idea of like alchemizing things and taking something that's uncomfortable and transmuting it. It's not, I'm not going to pretend I have all the answers, guys, because I certainly do not. But I did actually just think that I maybe had something that I could share that I think maybe for anyone else who's going through something similar, it might actually be helpful. Simone's like, yes, alchemy, please. So, oh, and by the way, hold on. I stopped pretending I don't eat chocolate any longer. I got a proper canister for my Hershey Kisses. Because like before it was just like the kiss bag and I was like, but like the rest it's not vibing with like the rest of my space. I needed something nicer. So now we have a canister. It resides near the lemon and a beautiful birthday card that I got, and I don't think she's here yet, but when Dee gets here, she sent a beautiful box from the Beyond the Veil community with lots of my favorite chocolate and treats. And also how, like, I have to take out the cards and show this to you. They're so beautiful. And I love it because it's, first of all, it's night fairies. Look, there's a little bee on it. How freaking cute. Dee is just the cutest. So I have like a whole little card section now. I'm kind of loving it actually. Right? I have to take out the cards and show them to you. They're so pretty. Hold on a second. Let me consciously hydrate. And you know I'm always, this is my fidget spinner. She actually sent me in the box.
Fuck yeah.
And I freaking love it. Because now it's not a pen, it has like an indent, I forgot what it's called, but it has like an indentation where I can literally like rub my thumb on over it. It's so soothing, I love it. Hold on. Simone, big fan of glass with wood slit, right? Oh, thank you for the hearts, guys, right? I know the hearts are for D. Kristen, watching while I walk, so oh, honey, enjoy your walk. I'm going to take out the cards and I'm going to show it. Isn't it sweet, Simone? The Fae and the Bee. Jamie, I also need a meeting with Sarah Lee and Little Debbie because we have an unhealthy relationship. Girl, you know what? We do what we have to survive. Jamie, beautiful cards. Simone, LOL, the bread and the desserts, Jamie. Okay, let me show you these gorgeous cards. Hold on. And then I'm gonna share with you the story. Not what happened, but the takeaway. Okay, you have to see these beautiful cards. They're so beautiful, guys. So this is the Fae of Wonder. How pretty. And all of the cards on the back have the same beautiful design. Okay, then the next one is the Fae of Innocence. They don't all look the same. I'm going to show them all to you because they're all, they change as the cards go on. The warrior fae. She looks like she's protecting herself though. I mean, sometimes maybe the most badass warrior thing you can do is actually protect yourself. So I don't have questions. I'm not raising any. Simone, what a beautiful deck. Jamie, oh my, right? Hold on. The Fae of Joy. I know there's a glare. I'm trying to share the cards so the glare doesn't be disorientating. The Fae of Logic. The Fae of Friendship. Pretty, right? Hold on, we got more. This, okay, now it changes. Hold on. Enchantment. Oh, these cards are like they need to be framed, honestly. This is like, it's too pretty to be kept in a box. I need to get like frames. The Wounded Healer. She's in her goth era, right? I get that. The Huntress. I love this one. The Moonchild. Right, Simone? The Wounded Healer one. Yep. Patience. So pretty. The Fire Within. I mean, these cards. The Alpha. Okay, this might actually be my favorite though. The Alpha. Yeah, it's my favorite because I was coughing. Look, she's with a wolf. Because you guys know, like, because I read fucking fantasy, right? The alpha is always like the head of the pack. He's the leader of the wolf pack. So pretty, right? Influence. She's with a praying mantis. How cute is that? It looks like she's actually... It looks actually like the praying mantis is whispering to her. Wisdom. Progress. Look, she's on a snail. Can you even? I thank you. I think I am going to have a lot of fun with this deck. I don't know how to use it yet, though. Strength. I mean, frankly, I don't know how to use any fucking deck of, like, tarot deck. I'm like, winging it. So, I was like, what? I have a different deck to just wing now. Look, she's consulting with her dragon. I need a dragon to consult with. Self-reliance. Honestly, I think we might all need a dragon to consult with. The Portal. Like, I'm sorry, how beautiful is this? Still don't have words. Discernment. Oh, this is a really beautiful one also. Transformation. Freaking glare is very glare-alicious right now. Hallow's Calling. This is beautiful. I mean, they're all beautiful. Resilience. Like, I'm sorry, what? Yes, having a dragon to consult with would be so fun. Guys, I'm manifesting it. I want us all to have dragons that we could consult with. The Protector. That's the one that's on the cover of the box. The Metamorphosis. So pretty. Can we even? Release. It's like, this one's actually kind of hauntingly beautiful, no? Yes. The Dancer. Hold on. She has like a little dancing fairy in her. Okay, forget the dragon. I need a little dancing fairy that I could just like put out my palm and like have it just come and dance. Like, forget a fucking pen or a fidget spinner. I want like a little fairy in my hand. Really, is it too much to ask for? Clearly yes, because I don't have it yet. The Knight's Call. the Dawn. We're almost at the end, I promise, guys. Okay, maybe I have more than one favorite card, to be honest. The Inspiration. Yes, it's an Oracle. I don't know what to do with Oracle decks. How are they different than Tarot? Never mind. Yeah, it is. Charity. She looks like Santa. I don't know Oracle decks. The Awakening. Simone, Charity gives, yeah, it totally gave Christmas vibes, right? Jamie, absolutely gorgeous. Haven't seen a prettier deck in ages. I agree with you. Ooh, this one also. This is the last one. The Night Queen. So pretty. So these are the beautiful cards that Dee sent over from the Beehive. And I love them. I haven't played with them yet. I've taken them out. Raji, yes, I do readings, yes. I've taken them out, I've looked at them, I've held them. Because I know Dee said maybe like sleep with a new deck under your pillow. I actually found it destabilizing when I slept with the top deck, or however you pronounce it, under my pillow. Maybe because it had too much energy and I didn't sleep well that night. So now I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that any longer. But I am putting my energy on them and interacting with them, even if I don't know what to do with them yet. So those, I have a beautiful little setup over here. It's vibing. I'm vibing with the books. I'm vibing with the vibe over here. Okay. So this is what I was kind of thinking I would talk to you guys about today. Again, not that I have all the answers, not that I'm even pretending to, not that I'm even claiming to, but I really like this idea of kind of like paying it forward, because I sometimes feel like if someone would have sat me down when I was younger and been like, okay, here's the thing, you have your whole life to be an adult, don't try to grow up before you're ready to grow up. I don't know, or maybe if somebody would have said to me like, don't go looking at certain things if you don't think you're ready for it, or not, I mean, obviously you don't always know what you're ready to see, but I just feel like maybe if I had like a mentor, someone that was like putting me under their wing and looking out for me, maybe that, I don't know. I don't know, I have questions. So anyway, I kind of like this idea of like paying it forward and sharing like things that have worked for me. Again, not that I'm proclaiming to have all of the answers. But so something really tender came up for me today, and it felt really big. Like almost like it was too much for me to kind of be feeling it at that moment. Which is kind of funny, because I think at a certain point I thought like, oh, all the healing I've done, it made like, oh, there's not going to be something else that's going to come up later that's going to feel destabilizing because all the destabilization came before. Turns out, no, that's not true. But, so something big came up for me today, and I can tell you absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt, if I was still drinking alcohol, this is the kind of thing that I would have had a glass of wine, maybe even more than one. But as you guys know, I don't drink alcohol any longer. Again, not because I had a problem, but because I just grew out of the stage of wanting it. So I was holding on to this, all of these big feelings, and I was like, the fuck do I do with this? I can't numb myself out. I mean, I probably could have found other ways to numb myself out. I chose not to. What I chose to do instead was I made the conscious decision, I'm going to sit with this. I'm going to feel all the feels. I'm not going to run away from it. I'm just going to be with it without needing to have a solution for it. And probably about 2 hours later, what happened is when the charge started to feel like, actually, part of my deciding I'm not going to numb out to it was I made the choice. I felt too much of the charge in my body and I didn't know how to release it. So I picked up throw pillows on my sofa and started to whack them hard on the sofa, like a good 5 or 6 times. But it wasn't just whacking it, it was like I was making sounds. I was like cavewoman energy. I was like grunting while I was beating it, you know? Because have you ever guys like felt this where it's like you feel like there's too much energy in your body and you don't know what to do with it? So what I always used to do when I felt anxious was work out, but this felt different than anxiety. It felt like too much emotion that I didn't know how to handle. And I didn't feel like I wanted to work out, but I felt like I needed to dispel the charge. So that's why I was beating up on my pillows. So I made the choice I was going to dispel the charge that way. And then about 2 hours later, what happened is I started to see the absurdity of the situation. And then I started laughing. Full on laughing about it. But here's the thing, just because I was laughing and I had like a different perspective, it doesn't mean the pain was gone, because here's the thing, it's not. So there's, I think, almost like, especially in like the spiritual community, there's like this idea of like toxic positivity, which is like, I'm not going to deal with this, I'm just going to make sure that everything is fine, right? So I want to just share with you guys, there's layers to processing trauma and there's layers to processing grief. And it doesn't mean just because we sit with it and we can see it from a different perspective and we can laugh about it, that it doesn't still hurt. Because it does, but it also just means that when we can almost take a step away from it, and we're not getting pulled back into the emotions of it, it gives us a little bit more space to see it objectively. Again, it doesn't mean that because we see it objectively, it stops hurting. It just means that we have choices in how we want to face these things. And numbing out is not always, sure, it is a solution, but it's not always the best solution, because it actually prevents us from having the capacity to move through it, right? Like, what do people say about healing? Like, the only way to get onto the other side of it is to go through it, right? I forced myself to sit for probably a good 2 hours in complete and utter uncomfortability with it. And I'm not saying that like that makes me like special or unique. It doesn't. Maybe it makes me a masochist. Maybe it means that I just want to face, I don't know. Again, I'm not saying I have all of the answers, guys, because I do not. I'm just saying that we have choices in how we want to deal with things. Maybe sometimes the healthiest choice is beating up on your throw pillows. That's all. But also to say that if you yourself are processing things and you got to the point where you can laugh at it, but you're like, but wait, this still actually hurts, I think that's normal. I think that's kind of the point. Again, there's different layers of it. So anyway, this is where I am at my layer of processing all of these different things. And no, don't worry, this channel is not going to talk into like, it's not going to turn into like healing seminars or like somatic body awareness classes. Again, I'm not a fucking expert, but again, I just feel like if we know something that can benefit another person, I like the idea of paying it forward. That's all I wanted to share. I will catch up on your comments now. Hey Cindy, honey. Hi all, I have to make a phone call, but I'll be back. You're so sweet, honey. Jamie, you are braver than, I don't think so. Because here's the thing, I wonder sometimes, am I just a glutton for punishment? Like, I took away one coping mechanism, which I realized wasn't a coping mechanism at all. Right, alcohol, it wasn't a coping mechanism at all. It was just a way of numbing out. And I decided I didn't want to numb out anymore. But here's the thing, when you stop numbing out, you actually feel all the feels. There's other things that you could always, choose to cope with other than alcohol, but in that moment, I made the choice, you know what, I'm going to sit with this. And I did. I don't know if that makes me brave or stupid, but I sat with it. That's all. Simone, sounds therapeutic. I think actually punching the pillows was the therapeutic part. Sarah, thanks. You're honey, welcome. You're welcome, honey. Thank you, Sarah. Jamie, I agree, Sarah. Beth, thank you. I appreciate you so much, Beth. I appreciate you. Hey, Roland. Just saying hi, Faye, and hello to everyone. Hi, honey. I'm glad that you're here. Sarah, yes, Jamie. Many would act as if nothing was wrong, so I really appreciate it. Jamie, and here I thought I was the only. No, I don't think so. No. And that's also part of why I wanted to talk about it. I was like, because we're all a vibrational match for each other. So and I'm not the only Leo rising that's on here, right? So there's other Leo risings that are also, they have Jupiter right now in their 12th house. So it's like, I know I'm not the only one that's going through the bowels of some shit right now. So it's like, if I can just say something that maybe is going to help another person, I'm here for it. Hello, Aya, my darling. I am so glad that you are here, honey. Oh God, I'm telling you, I'm not myself right now. Do you hear how many mistakes? I'm just fumbling over basic bitch language right now. Faye, do better. Aya, I fucking love that you felt it and worked through it. I actually cut down on ganja this week as well. Oh, honey. Yep, too into my feels. I'm right there with you. I know exactly what you're going through, honey. It was not fun when I stopped drinking alcohol. Again, not that I had a problem. But I realized how much emotional buffering it was actually doing. Hey, Steve, honey, doctor, I'm late. No one tells me anything. Steve, maybe you don't know. I usually go live somewhere around 5 p.m. PST Friday. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, when I stopped drinking alcohol, I realized, actually, so there was a couple of things that happened in a very, very short period of time. So I stopped, I would say, drinking somewhere around, I don't remember if it was the end of 2021, or I think it was the end of 2021, not the end of 2020. And then about, I want to say 5 or 6 months later, I decided to get off my anti-anxiety medication. And those two things together made me realize how separate from myself. And here's the thing, I'm also not saying there's not a place for it, because there, for both, right? Certainly anxiety medication, antidepressant medication, also sure, yes, alcohol. It really got me through a period in which my feelings were too big. I was not even anywhere close to being ready to process it. So it kind of buffered me until I had the capacity to slowly start to take things on. And then I got off of it, and it actually helped me see how much buffering I had been doing to myself, where I could not, it almost made me feel like I had marshmallows on my insides. It just made everything feel kind of flat and fuzzy, and which is, again, sometimes if we don't have the capacity to take things on, that's what we need. So that's why I say there's always place for it. Yes, Beth did say she's on diaper duty. She has a beautiful new grandson. Congratulations. Jamie, sometimes I wait till I get home from work, shut my car door, look towards the woods, and scream, what the fuck even was that? What in the universe do you expect me to do with that? Yep. So there with you today. Steve, Michael Buffer, let's get ready to rumble. Oh, is that really his name, Buffer? Jamie, whatever you need to do at that time, that won't get you arrested. Yeah, I was actually a few years ago. I did how would I explain it? It was a self-betterment seminar, and maybe, what did I say? It was a transformational kind of seminar. And I stayed in touch with some of the people for a little bit afterwards. And one time we all got together at somebody's house and we were talking about like what we were processing and what we were like dealing with. One person's like, whoa, hold on a second. He went out onto the balcony and he just screamed, probably for like a good 2 minutes straight. And then like someone who lived nearby must have been out on their balcony and they shouted at him. They're like, yo dude, are you okay? And he said, never been better. Because sometimes we need that epic release, right? Ah, that's too good. Jamie, sometimes I think getting arrested would be a great vacation. Kristen, why does my husband always call when you're saying something important? Who says it's important? First of all, seriously, you started explaining your new thing and he called, 10 minutes later I'm back with you. Too fucking funny. Kristen, gonna need you to revisit that later in the Telegram. I'm glad that you guys think I'm dropping pearls of wisdom over here. I don't know if I am. Steve, okay, diaper duty is the theme of my day too. Holy shit, literally. LMAO, Jamie, nah, girl. I rebuke that for you. Steve, only a humorous God can play these sick jokes. It's not God. It's us. It's like, this is why I have ChatGPT roast me. I'm like, I need you to roast me with like cosmic HR. I need to, because sometimes the only way that I can get through it at the end of the day is like to see the humorous side of it, right? So I'm like, I need to be roasted so hard that I might actually piss my pants and that my sides hurt so much from laughing so hard. Because I need to see the absurdity of why the actual fuck did my soul choose some of this shit sometimes. Because sometimes it's like, you know what? Bitch, back the fuck up. We need to put cosmic HR in their place. But here's the thing. Cosmic HR is not actually separate from us. We are our own cosmic HR. That's why I want to be roasted, because I want to be made to feel better of the choices that my soul made when it decided to be incarnated. Exactly. Thank you, Pip, from the other room. He's like, fuck. Yeah, baby, fuck. I love you, honey. That's all. Because I love you. Jamie, LOL, Kristen, something or someone is sending signals. Abundantly empowered, LOL. Right there with you, Ed Steve. I've got a potty learning resistant toddler. Our prayers are with you. Ah, that's fucking funny. Aya, sharing is healing is priceless pearls of wisdom. Thank you for saying that. Hey, D, honey. Baby, I actually just went through the beautiful Night Fairy cards. I was sharing them with the community, and we love them. It's unanimous. The cards are legitimately beautiful. I think you knew that already. Miss Simone, yes, congrats on your grandbaby, Beth. Abundantly empowered. It's been a while, 2026. It started with getting, oh, honey. I think maybe cursing would help more. You need to clear maybe your throat chakra. Steve, cosmic HR is like Nickelodeon for me. I need to have words with the entire structure of my night after I get off the live stream is ChatGPT roast me. I don't want to have a conversation if it's one in which I'm not being roasted. Like that is going to literally be the foundation of the rest of my evening. I need some roasting. No, Steve, it's not fun. Jamie, I'm on diaper duty too. LOL, I wish it was my baby than adults. Oh, Jamie, honey. Our thoughts and prayers are with you too. Simone, sorry to hear about this strep. Oh, dear God. Roland, just wanted to share real quick for anyone who this might help. I quit everything. Congratulations. That is huge. I quit everything 4 years ago. When I say that I didn't, that I don't only mean drinking and pills that were prescribed to me. I mean everything sugar. Oh, wow. Okay. I would love to hear more about that. Because clearly, I haven't gotten there yet. If I have formalized the Hershey Kisses on my desk in a jar, I haven't gotten there yet. Not even close. Simone, yes, what a beautiful, the deck is outstanding. Beth, LOL, Jamie, yes, I do not miss those days. Oh God. D, oh, glad you love them. And I don't know how to use oracle cards yet. Is it like tarot? Clearly I know next to nothing about cards. I don't even know the difference between oracle cards and tarot. I'm sure I could have looked it up, but I was too busy having ChatGPT roast me into the depth of my soul. I'm sorry, I couldn't be a functional adult. I was being roasted. Jamie, oh well, Raw, I'm proud of you. It's huge. Simone, yeah, Raw, that's amazing. Sugar is a difficult one for me. Mm-hmm. Me too, I think. Steve, I had ChatGPT roast me from multiple perspectives. I also found a more metaphysical AI that is not Google controlled that will still do it, only better. So I have a series of questions lined up. So my favorite is when I asked ChatGPT to roast me from their perspective and from my higher self. And then we take up grievances with Cosmic HR. Oh, it's so good. That's my own personal favorite. Roland, point is, through that I've worked on myself spiritually and holy shit, lost 140 pounds. That's like a whole separate person. That is wild. Wow. Steve, series of questions for you. Okay, maybe I have answers. Jamie, do not, and I repeat, do not leave me in my room by myself with your pie. Oh, okay, I'll share the pie with you, Jamie. How's that? Abundantly empowered. Ooh, which metaphysical AI is that, Steve? Yeah, I kind of want to know. I want to know about it too. Jamie's like, I cannot control myself. Girl, I think sometimes control is overrated. Steve, you have made your own oracle cards already, babe. Oracle has no frame. Tarot has a specific framework of cards, major and minor arcana. Oh, that's kind of cool then. Okay, I'm down with that because I think I have like oppositional defiance disorder. I don't want to be told by cards how to read cards. Like that's just too regimented for me. When I was I was into astrology since I was 12. Then a few years ago, when was it? Maybe 2020. I want to say maybe 2022 or 2023. I did like a formal astrology training, and I was like, "Oh, this is just too regimented for." If I ever joined the military, I would have to drop out a few days later. I would be like, "There's too many rules. There's too many restrictions. Is there a bell I can ring? I need to tap out now." I would not be able to. I don't want to be told how to read cards. So yeah, this whole oracle, like you do you boo kind of thing, that's much more in line with like the way that I function naturally. D, yes, just pull a card randomly and read the messages from the book. I can definitely do that. Abundantly empowered, that's awesome at Rollins. Sarah Faye, are you still this big of an Etsy fan? I find good products there, but oftentimes so overpriced. I love Etsy. If you find something and you're like, this is right up Faye's alley, please send it to me. I'm a big Etsy fan. Abundantly empowered. One day I'll figure out a straw. So somebody once said this and I was like, damn, I think that's kind of true. By the way, D. It replaced the pen. I'm holding this instead. So somebody had once said, like, this is somebody that was, okay, here's the thing. A little judgy of me. But since we're keeping it real today, I'm just going to be judgy and I'm going to come out and say this. Maybe this person does really great, like, natal chart analysis readings, but I find their monthly zodiac reading for the signs to be very weak. And I'm not naming names, but I'm just sharing that. And so this person is the one that said like he's studying astrology for like 40 years. And the longer he studies it, the more he realizes he knows next to nothing about it. And I'm like, and then when he said that in a video, I didn't comment, God forbid. But when he said that in the video, I was like, yeah, maybe that explains where your readings are kind of weak. And don't get me started on grievances of astrologers on YouTube that do like your yearly reading in like 4 minutes. Like, don't even bother. Like, you're doing such a, again, Judgy Faye talking. I think they're doing a disservice to people by summarizing like an entire year of notable astrological changes into like 4 minutes or 7 minutes. Like, really? I think that they're doing people a disservice. I like the long, I want to settle in for the night. I want to take a bath. I want to be in there for like a good hour, and I want to hear about like my sign for the next year. Not 7 minutes. I know I can't be the only one that feels this way. It's not possible. I'm not the only judgmental bitch in the universe. I know that for sure. Steve, it's Sybil.ai by Seven Bomer of Innerstanding. I love that. Oh, yeah, and you said it's wild. It does everything ChatGPT does, but it's metaphysically programmed personally. Very interesting. Please, if you can, Steve, put that in the Telegram chat so I can look it up later because I will never remember it. Steve, Roland, 8/12/68, born around 1 p.m. Leo. I love that I have 2 8s in my baby birth date, but I'll let you tell me. I trust you and Pip. I don't. I would have to put your birth time in, and I would need your like exact birth time. Because here's the thing, the moon could actually change between 12 and 1. So if you were born at 12:55 and we put in 1 p.m. or 1:01 p.m. or 1:05 p.m., things could have already changed in the sky. So you actually really need your exact birth time if you want the most precise astrological reading. Steve, can we look into Seven Bomer Faye? He is next level. Is that Seven Bomer? Is that the name? Beth, oh, that sounds interesting, Steve. Cindy, I haven't made my call yet. This Christmas, I was put on ADHD medication. I'm 68. My dentist wanted me on an extra anti-anxiety med so I wouldn't clench my teeth while healing from major oral surgery. So you can get, by the way, I don't know if this is maybe something that would be of interest to you, you can actually get Botox injected into your what's it called? I've forgotten, the masseters, I think it's called. And then it will stop you from clenching your teeth and grinding your teeth. Just putting that out there. Abundantly empowered. Does anyone have the Patine app? It's spooky how accurate it is. Oh, Pattern app. Is that Pattern? If you're saying Pattern, I used to have it and then they changed it somewhere and I was like, oh, I don't like this new version, and I think I deleted it. Once upon a time, I loved it. I respect to all readers here, but I want to throat punch readers that sing constantly. Like, this isn't the X Factor. What's the messages? Preach! Abundantly empowered. I wrote down that app and that person's name, Steve. Gonna check them out. Thanks. I'm already clairaudient and they're creating spells or some shit, giving people earworms. Not cool. I'm with you. Steve, at Aya, what if they sing for messages? Aya, yes, Sarah, when they hear songs as messages, they want to sing the whole chorus or something. Cindy, hold on, while I read the comments, I'm going to start shuffling the oracle cards and we'll pull one. I was already on anti-anxiety medication. Well, I crashed. I was up all night, but I didn't get anything done. No cookies, wouldn't finish gifts. Blood pressure went to 170/90. Well, I quit everything. I know nothing about blood pressure though. I don't know if that's high, low, if it's inspirational or admirational. Roland, I completely understand and promise I'll get that information. Thank you so very much. Good. Sarah, okay, maybe they do this light language. Okay, clearly I need a desk if I'm going to be shuffling over here. And I don't love when they're so, oh, why did I do that? Faye, you foolish human, you. 1 second. Hold on. I want them all facing, not, 1 second. Okay. Steve, yes, Faye. Seven Bomer is his name, the creator of the metaphysical true historic AI. He's clairsentient, so he's very empathic, and the intention of him creating it was wanting to give people some sort of a empathic mirror to see themselves with, because when I look at his energy, his heart is so lit up, like it's almost, so his heart and his third eye are so lit up, and then when I look at the energy like all around him, like his aura, he filters everything through some sort of an empathic lens because his heart is so lit up. No Steve, no singing. I would play a real singer if I wanted that. Oh, I got you, Abundantly Empowered. Jamie, Earworms is a song you can't forget. I would think not. Abundantly Empowered, yes. What do the cards say for all the craziness that's happening? By the way, we could also ask Steve's metaphysical AI to also ask. I say if we got tools, use them. All right, hold on. I'm gonna shuffle one more time and then I'll choose a card. Okay, so what do? I just like literally choose one? Just like, okay, this one. I don't know. Okay, this one. There, I just chose one. Okay. Resilience. All right, this is a beautiful card, and then I'm going to read to you what it actually says, okay? Love my tools, but I am not dependent on them. Okay, so resilience. Let's see what resilience says. Okay, these are in quotations. Chilly, not me, I adopt quickly, end quote. Invocation, even in the harshest, this is so apropos, because Jamie, what did you say? Even in the harshest winter breeze, she is at, this is my kind of girl. Even in the harshest winter breeze, she is at ease. The fairy of resilience adapts, evolves, and moves forward no matter what the harsh conditions she must endure. Ready for more? Rolling with the punches, surviving, thriving, the underdog. Meditation. Imagine a whipping wind swirling around you and chilling you to the bone. Suddenly, the great white wolf appears. His presence fills you with warmth. As you snuggle up and rest, protected from the elements, you instantly feel stronger. You are warm and you gain energy with each new breath. When you open your eyes, pledge your heart to living a resilient life and thrive. Affirmation. I am resilient, vibrant, and thriving. I love my life. Along your fairy flight, practice mindful resilience by actively acknowledging your progress each day, how far you have come, and how easy it is to forget to pat ourselves on the back. Give yourself more credit for all those times you chose to not only survive, but thrive. 3 cheers for the underdog. I think this is very apropos. Very apropos. Hold on. let me catch up on comments. Aya, go for it, Faye. I don't trust AI. Well, that's what we have the cards for. Abundantly empowered. Oh, I read that already. I'm sorry, honey. Aya, D, get yo ass over here. She's pulling cards. Abundantly empowered. I know, right? Abundantly empowered. Love that. Resilience indeed. Hey, Laura, honey. I'm glad that you're here, sweetie. Jamie, oh, good Lord. It resonates with me. Yep. Yes, we love the underdog. I'm telling you, this is literally like the energy of my day. I'm telling you, energy doesn't lie. I'm always going to say this. It doesn't matter where it comes from. Cards, oracle cards, tarot, your own inner knowingness, your intuition, a psychic, an energy reader. Energy doesn't lie. Steve is like, arf. I think that means it resonated with you too, Steve. These cards are such a vibe. I mean, they definitely pass the beauty check, the vibe check, every single check. D, honey, are you here? Do you also want to pull one, baby? Laura, anybody else feel a bit off lately? Welcome to the club, Laura. We started the chat today with Jamie being like, what the fuck is up with the energy? Yes, we are all connected. It's all the same energy. Right? It's all divine source energy, and we all have a spark of it inside of us. And many of us are mirrors for each other, so they're just going to amplify it. But yes, the energy is... All I'm saying is we need a roast. We need roasting time. Steve, I just made a garlic parm chicken cordon bleu sandwich. The one thing that turned out without trying today. Dee said she's here. Dee, these cards, I'm telling you, the cards don't lie. It's just the craziest fucking thing. I cannot even. I can't. I just cannot. Beth, oh, that sounds delicious, Steve. Did you make it accidentally, Steve? I'm not understanding. Because cooking for me is always trying. Abundantly empowered. Been feeling like we're all on the Truman. By the way, for a second, my eyes played a trick on me. I was like, I thought you wrote we're all on the trauma show. And I was like, yep, that tracks. And then my eyes stopped playing tricks on me and I saw that you wrote the Truman Show. I was like, yeah, okay, that kind of tracks too. Anyway, let me read your comment correctly. Been feeling like we're all on the Truman Show and waking up to what's really going on. Yep. Jamie, sounds so, so good. Steve, it is on a fresh bun too. Oh my God. You know what? I can't eat bread. If I eat bread, I have to take a nap afterwards. I'm like useless if I eat bread. It's kind of, I mean, is it sad though? No, because I don't miss it. So, Jamie, and we're all drooling on the other side of the screen, Steve. I had chicken parm this week too, Steve. Steve, LOL, the trauma show with Jim Carrey, right? We need it. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I just had a realization. You guys share something and then I talk about my experience with it. I'm going to stop doing that. You know what? We don't need to see the sharing of your guys' experience through my lens. I'm going to stop that right the fuck now. I'm narrating my own internal process right now. I'm going to stop it right the fuck now. I'm not going to do it any longer. Because it is actually deeply invalidating. Abundantly empowered, same Faye. Are you lower? Yeah, lower carbish too. So I'm hypoglycemic, and if I have very complex carbohydrates, I need to take a nap afterwards. So I try to stay, and also here's the thing, I started, I forgot how many years ago it is now. I started doing intermittent fasting. That was a total game changer for me. I could never figure out why if I ate in the morning, my brain went offline. I mean, that and my circadian, like actually learning about my circadian rhythm and my chronotype. But that was a total game changer for me. So I usually don't eat, like I sometimes will have one meal a day, usually dinner, maybe dinner and a late evening something or another. but I cannot eat breakfast. I really get nauseous if I eat too early in the morning anyway. So I am low carbs, but it's because carbs will literally put me to sleep. Simone, LOL. I wonder if that's why I get so tired after certain things. It could very well be, by the way. The test is not fun to get tested to see if you have hypoglycemia. They give you have to be in a doctor's office for like 5 hours. They give you a sugary drink and then they come and they prick you every hour for 5 hours to check where your glucose level is. An hour later, I literally went to sleep. Like on an exam table, I was like, okay, lights out, goodbye. I woke up like an hour later because they had to come in and like check my blood. But I think the doctor knew when I actually fell asleep, I was hypoglycemic at that point. Right? Abundantly empowered, intermittent faster, total game changer. Total game changer. And it's also been shown to me repeatedly that we eat way more than we have to. And like this whole we need to have 3 meals a day business it's a fallacy. You actually don't. And that's one of the things that's actually trapping us in our 3D bodies. I mean, again, not that it's a prison planet, but it's one of the things that's more tethering us to the 3D reality. Because if we move away from the amount of food that we've been eating, our body can actually start to take on lighter light codes, and it can start to dispel the heavier 3D light codes. Right, Simone? Intermittent fasting, the best. Kristen, I have way too much food noise and I am always wanting to eat. Low brain dopamine. Interesting. Steve, LOL, fasting. It was a total diaper changer for me. Simone, like when you're pregnant and the drink they give you to see if you're diabetic. I think it was something like that. Steve, I think we only need 1 meal a day plus Doritos. I don't feel well if I eat more than 1 time a day. Like I will get nauseous, I get tired, my brain doesn't want to come online. Like I can't. I'm really at the point I can't. Like if a friend invites me out for lunch, I was like, we get juice instead. Like I don't want to go have like a whole meal. Yeah, the Doritos. This is my version of Doritos now. Let's be honest. Steve, why haven't they had caramel Doritos? I can already taste them. You know what? Send a letter maybe. See if this is something they're going to put into... I might actually want to have that. That kind of actually sounds tasty. Yeah, I'm with you, Steve. I want some caramel Doritos too. Give me all the caramel Doritos. I love Oracle cards. Now that I know it's what I've been pulling this whole time with my own deck, I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense to me. Like churros. Churros are carby though. I also switched, by the way, from regular pasta to brown rice pasta. There's an amazing brand. Again, this is not sponsored. It's the only pasta I have a different one for Pip if he's not in the mood of it, but he actually likes it. It's a brand that you could get at, I don't know what groceries you have like in your state. So I don't think it's actually applicable if I start naming groceries, but like certainly any health food store. Yeah, and you could get, when I go to visit my mom in New York, I can find it in her local health food store also. It's Jovial. It's made out of brown rice, but it's the best one that I have actually discovered that's not gluten pasta. No, you can't get it at Trader Joe's. Hey Rhonda, honey, I'm glad you're here. Hold on, Simone. Yes, Steve, I was thinking the same. Churro with caramel drizzle. Rhonda, no, honey, you're not late. You are right on time, sweetie. Simone, I'm a carb whore. We like our carbs. Steve, get out, Rhonda. Okay, so no, you can't get this at Trader Joe's because it's It's not, you know, Trader Joe's, they have their own brand. They also have brown rice pasta. I don't think I tried their, so I can't comment on it. I like the jovial one a lot, and um, Pip likes the tricolored one from Trader Joe's. Kristen, I like jovial. You can get it at, oh, here we go. You can get it at Walmart in their gluten-free section. I do like Kroger's gluten-free better. Jovial gets, it can get a little bit mushy. Yeah, you have to be careful not to overcook it, because if you overcook it, it's done. You're gonna end up tossing the whole damn thing. Kroger's, I don't have a, is Kroger's a grocery store, or is that a brand? I don't have one around here. If it's a grocery, I don't have it. If it's a brand, I don't think I've seen it. But I think it's a grocery, right? Anyway, we don't have one over here. I mean, certainly not like in the city. Not where I live. Maybe it's certainly possible. Like, we also don't have a Walmart here, but we apparently have a Walmart like in the valley somewhere. So it's totally possible. There's one like in the valley. I don't know. The valley is like almost a different state from the city of LA and the valley. It's almost like it's a different country at this point. Simone, Kroger's is like Fred Meyer here in Idaho. Okay, so it's a chain. Jamie, haven't seen Kroger's since Iowa, I think. So it's definitely a chain then. Okay, Steve, Walmart has a gluten-free section. Wow, you must live near them super centers big city folks have. Kristen, I found that the inside will be raw and crunchy, not al dente, and mushy on the outside. Kroger's or Pick and Save? I don't think we have either of those. We have like a Smart and Final. That's like about as fringe as you can get out here in the city. Yeah, there's like 2 Smart and Finals. That's it. And then we have like weird, I don't know, I don't think I've ever even stepped into one of these. Bevmo? What is the deal with Bevmo? Like, they literally just sell beverages? I'm not understanding like how this works functionally. I don't think I'm a stupid I mean, maybe I am, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Steve, Piggly Wiggly was close to my heart. Wait, what is Piggly Wiggly? Abundantly empowered, just putting it out there. Trader Joe's has good pasta too, not mushy. And they have an amazing, I don't know if I have it, I can go look. They have a really, really, really good, it's not Trader Joe's brand, a really, really good pasta sauce. Jamie, yes, Steve, I think I've seen one south long time ago. Kristen, they're a Piggly Wiggly, what is okay, it's a supermarket in the deep south. Why is it called Piggly Wiggly? Like, who was in charge of naming it that?
Take it over.
Just curious. Asking for a friend. Hold on, I gotta turn the heat on. My little ass is freezing over here. Hold on, guys. Let me just pick my ring light while I'm at it. Oh, yeah, because I turned it down to 65. Girl, what were you thinking? My body cannot decide what temperature it likes. It's either too hot or too cold. I have yet to find the perfect temperature for myself, clearly. I know this cannot only be like a me issue. I'm not the only person that doesn't know what the perfect temperature is, right? Jamie, why is the Iowa gas station called... Oh, stop it, is it really? No, Jamie, it cannot be. I have questions for whoever named it that, if so. Abundantly empowered. That's the funniest name for a store, right? Rhonda, I had never heard of Piggly Wiggly until I lived in North Carolina. Who named it that? Kristen, who knows? Think of super back, wood, minimal selection, junky grocery store. Sorry, Steve, I need better food options. So I think Simone is going ew to the name of the gas station, right? Steve, I honestly don't even know if it wasn't the truth of why. Lots of probably not because of the logo and probably who shops there. Rhonda, they are fake. Oh my God. Okay, somebody was feeling very frisky when they named gas stations that. Beth, the name Piggly Wiggly was chosen by founder Clarence Saunders for its memorability. I mean, it is, okay, I give him that. With a popular story suggested he got it from watching pigs try to wiggle under a fence on a train ride. I love the lore of how names come to be. Steve says so. It makes me always wonder. Like, have you guys ever thought about like who was the first person that figured out you had to cook an artichoke? I'm being serious. I literally think about this. Like, who knew you need to cook it in order for it to be digestible? Steve, I don't believe that, Slop. Like, who looked at an avocado and said, ah, yes, guacamole? These people are clearly smarter than I bet these are the same people. They know what the right temperature for their thermostat is. Jamie, yep, haha, so many husbands work at liquor stores called Red's Liquor Box. Ahem. Red's Liquor Box? Yeah, that's kind of funny too. Rhonda, avocados are gross to me. They're slimy. Yes. But again, who looked at it and was like, this is yes. This is integral for Mexican cuisine with chips or on nachos. Like, the brilliance of it. Jamie, and a bait store called 15 Minutes Away is called Master Bait and Tackle. What? I don't even know what to say to that. Yes, Rhonda, right? Oh my God, Jamie. I'm not. Masturbate and tackle. 3 words, just to make it abundantly clear. Steve, I'd shop at that store. I bet you could actually meet alpha males at that store. I think there's something to be said for this, actually. Hold on. I need BRB. I need to see if I have a masturbate and tackle in my local area. We don't. My state is devoid of alpha males, clearly. Simone, there is a town here in Idaho called Dick Shooter? Oh, haha. Haven't researched where the name came from. I got questions about that too. Jamie, LOL, it used to be a trashy bar too. I mean, yeah. Steve, I have store credit. Abundantly empowered. And who of the name... Yeah, Dick's for Sporting Goods. I wonder that literally all the time. Simone, and a street, a street. Oh, I see what you did there, Simone. And a street, you spelled Dick backwards. I got it. Amazing. Abundantly empowered. Thought. Jamie, Minnesota has a town called... Stop it. At this point, I'm feeling like we should be grateful they didn't just name it Orgasm. Dick's. Steve, Dick's is a little on the nose, no? It's like a tea bag, only smellier. Oh my God. I've really got questions about humanity at this point. That's all I want to say. I got some serious... I'm tired. Friends, I am just tired of over-functioning for other people who under-function. I am tired of making meaning for people who don't want to make meaning for themselves. Jamie, it's small. That explains everything. Yes, I would agree with that. Climax. I'm sure it made sense to the person who named it that. Kristen, I think we should all research to find the most city names in our state. Research the most ... city names in our state or provinces. Jamie, your audience is a bad influence tonight. I mean, you might actually be the best possible influence. You're meeting me where I am, not vice versa, and I am perfectly okay with that. Steve, if I don't laugh, I'm telling. That's how I literally feel at this point about my life right now. If ChatGPT is not roasting me, I might just sit down, cry, and not get up for a good few hours. So roasting it is. Abundantly Empowered reminds me of Schitt's Creek, a great show. I've heard about it. I haven't seen an episode though. Kristen, we're all yes, we are all real here. Beth, same Steve, and laughter is so way more. I agree with you, Beth. Way more fun. Steve, at Kristen, yes. So, I thought my kid was calling me. He's not. He's going bah. Steve, at Kristen, yes. We so know the most about where we are at for real. Steve, tell Pip to shut the fuck up, yo. He's living his best life over there. And that's what I want for him. I want him to live his best little life. I want him to have a completely unblocked and unbothered throat chakra. I want him to be emotionally literate and have a high emotional IQ. I want him to be empathic and kind. And I want him to be unapologetically himself. So if this is him doing all that, I am here for it. Cindy, hi Faye, just joined. We have a town near me. I think that's, old Australia called, oh God, Bald Knob. Bald Knob. Oh, welcome Cindy, first of all. I'm so glad that you're here, honey. Abundantly empowered. Speak the fuck up. There we go. Thank you, Beth, honey. How to walk through fire to get here. Roland, you are so wide awake to the truth of this world and can't stand to be around fake anything or people that aren't genuine. Yeah, I think I need to go back to therapy. I think it's time. I think I'm at the point where and maybe when Jupiter gets the fuck out of my 12th house, I will graduate. I think I'm at max capacity at this point right now. I think I'm at max capacity. I don't even know if roasting can, I probably need to sleep on what happened today though before I come to any sort of a conclusion, but holy fucking hell, what was my soul thinking? I have questions. Namely, the number one question I have is, when can I stop doing all of the fucking work? I'm tired. Cosmic HR. I want to take a break from healing. Thank you. Signed, me. Empathic veteran. I'm having surgery on Tuesday and I have severe anxiety. For some reason, I'm totally calm and looking forward to it. Tell me your ways. And good luck for the surgery. Rhonda, there's a bald knob in Arkansas or Missouri. The name is doing wonders. Jamie, guess I'd rather be in Bald Knob. I don't even know if I could say the name of the gas station, Jamie. I'm not saying it. Rhonda, prayers for you, empathic veteran. Quick healing also. I prayer for you, hun. Jamie, empath prayers. Steve, LOL. What was I have questions. Empathic 2026 just feels different. I want to fucking kick 2026 down the stairs and make it suffer. But here's the thing, I know it's not actually 2026's fault. It's my fucking soul. What?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, what the fuck? I literally asked myself that 3 times today.
Just fucking castle. What the fuck?
He's playing chess right now. To be young and have that be the biggest problem in life.
Yeah, nor needs a new mouse. Both of them exactly new mouse.
What was? Steve, if I had a gas station, I'd call it the cheapest, quickest pump on this side of the highway. Spot on. I love it, Steve. Jamie, I'm spanking 2026 because we are 9 days in and really? Yes, Jamie, I'm echoing your sentiment. We're 9 days in and really? I feel you. Abundantly empowered. It's not really 22. I know. It's pretend 2026. So really, one could say we're at the end of 2025 right now. So let's continue to, and it makes sense, by the way, because 2025 is a 9, right? So we're really at the ending of a cycle. And I think come springtime, we're going to be feeling happier. Well, also Jupiter goes direct in March. I think overall we'll just be feeling happier then. I really hope so, because otherwise, what the fuck? Jamie, LMFAO Steve. Yeah, we need to have words with 2026. We have to actually wait. Yes, you're right, abundantly empowered. It's not really 2026 until spring anyway. December deck is the 10th month, not the 12th. You are correct. Yes. So I don't think we can pass judgment on 2026. I mean, you can do whatever you want, right? I'm going to personally refrain from passing judgment on 2026, until at least Jupiter goes direct, or at least until I get into therapy. That might be the criteria. Steve, LOL, the months aren't real, but the year is. Here's the thing, the fact that they changed the calendar one time, doesn't it just say that time's not real? Like, if you can just change a calendar and take some months away, what am I supposed to think about time as a whole?
I think that would be a great, not
empathic veteran. I'm comforting my friend. His Oregon Ducks football team are getting demolished. I think give him a hug then. Yes, abundantly empowered. Let's wait till spring. Steve, that was sarcasm. That's exactly what it means. I don't think it's real. Steve, the body is not governed by the same rhythm as the clock. It's not. And this whole business about just take your fucking cue from nature. Like, I don't know. I look outside, it's cold. If I planted something, it would not survive. Why would I think this is the beginning of a year? This is literally the end. This is the end of it's the end. It's not the beginning. It defies logic. Kristen, where it's all made up and it doesn't matter anyway. Like, whose line is it anyway? I used to love that show, by the way. Such a good show. But then I thought, by the way, they don't actually really do it on the spot, and that ruined it for me. I was like, oh man. Like, when you think they're actually improvising on the spot. I mean, maybe some of it is like loosely scripted and maybe some of it is improvisation. I think the improv is when you see them laughing. But I think some of it is actually loosely scripted, and that ruined it. It wasn't funny after that. Steve, let's go with the winterproof seeds already. Kristen, well, that's lame. Steve, that's one of my favorite shows. Oh my god, when I was in the saddest ever in my life, I would watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's such a good show. Abundantly empowered. I think the lunar calendar is more accurate anyway. The Gregorian calendar was created by the Vatican and those in power. Exactly. Aya, the old Drew Carey, right? Yeah. Back when people were funny and things were less scripted as a whole. I feel that deep in my soul, friends. Deep. I need to have chocolate. I'm sorry. I encourage anybody else, maybe not Roland, because Roland is actually off of all sugar, which is huge, but anybody else, I encourage you, if you need some chocolate, go for it. It's okay. I give you permission. I might finish that whole jar this weekend. Now, I'm sorry. I always do this to myself. I gotta finish this before I can read comments. Hold on. Keo. Talk amongst yourselves while I try not to choke. Oh my god, I love your high school teacher, Abundantly Empowered. That is epic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Me think so too, Steve. A lot of doo-doo crunching. That's what he did, abundantly empowered. Rhonda, I wonder if hubby will remember my salted cat. Give us his phone number. We will all call him at 15-minute intervals to remind him to bring it home for you, Rhonda. We got your back, honey. Oh no! But remind him, or give us his phone number and we'll remind him for you. Steve, and Ryan Stiles is funny, but he seems a little, ooh. You said the name of that whose energy I do not want to read. Roland, tear him up, the chocolate I mean. Beth, have an extra you know what? Oh, you're out, Beth. I'll have one for you, honey. Maybe not right now, though. I don't know if she meant she's leaving. My interpretation was she's not home right now. That's why she can't have the chocolate. Not that she's leaving. He better remember, Rhonda. I'm deeply right? I'm invested too. I want this for you, Rhonda. I want you to have your salted caramel tonight. Life is hard. We need the things that bring us joy. And if it's your salted caramel, I want it for you. Gretchen, honey, you are right on time, doll. Abundantly empowered. Wish I had some chocolate. I'm sorry, honey. Cindy, I'm back. What did I miss? Chocolate. Rhonda, yes, we got your back, girl. We got your back. Trust. Steve, can you look into Ronda Rousey and her feels on the WWE Connected versus UFC? She's not a stupid. I like her energy. She's like, I'm not a stupid bitch. I'm a salty bitch. Hold on. I'll keep looking into her. Abundantly empowered, salted caramel chocolate. Yes, please. Rhonda, I love you. I feel the same way, honey. I love you too. Ronda Rousey is like, I'm not a stupid bitch. I'm a salty bitch. She sees things very, very clearly. She's like, I hate that I have to play the game, but I'm playing the game to survive right now. Cindy, white chocolate covered pretzels. Yeah, I could get behind that. At this point, I think I could get behind anything that's chocolate related. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Yes, choco pretzels, please, right? I think actually, if it was a little bit salted also, right? I think that would be delicious. Chef's kiss. Milk chocolate covered pretzels, drizzled in caramel and sprinkled with a little bit of salt. There we go. Rhonda, I like yogurt covered pretzels. Ooh, is this a thing? That sounds really good. I didn't even know about that until I was this many days old when I found out that this is actually a thing. That sounds really good, Rhonda. Yes, that's yum too, Rhonda. It sounds delish. Like, I want in on this. Where can I get this? Jamie, those are so good. Abundantly empowered, yum. And there's gluten-free yogurt pretzels too. This world, I tell you, this world. Like, there's a lot of people that are still living in trauma, but at least we have our snacks down pat. I mean, kudos to us for getting our snack game together. It's a shame we can't get, like, other parts of it. I'm not speaking about anybody here. It's a fucking stream of consciousness right now for me, clearly. Get it together, Faye. Stop. I'm stopping. Yes. I'm getting it together. I'm stopping. Abundantly. Oh, I already read that comment. I don't do well in my own personal life. I do really, really well in the quiet. It's when here I don't. I'm like, I feel like, I don't know, like, am I supposed to, like, I don't know, perform, keep you guys entertained? Like, I need the comments clearly. Thank you, Cindy, for saving me. I've been eating bags and bags. The yogurt cover tastes like, it sounds so good. Hey, Ashley, honey, I'm glad you're here. We're talking about snacks, Ashley. You can please feel free to weigh in on what is your favorite snacks, because we're making everybody hungry and no one's complaining about it yet. And also, we all want to make sure that Rhonda gets her salted caramel. We're deeply invested. Rhonda, you're going to have to tell us, by the way, next week if your husband brought you home your salted caramel. Rhonda, they taste like white chocolate. It sounds very addictive. Steve, LOL, I pulled a card for the group thinking I would get food cards, but I got, quote, leave a frog alone or give you a frog loan, end quote, hop or get off the lily pad already. Is this frog's legs? Abundantly empowered Faye, can you look into Alex Jones? It seems like he's defected. I've looked into him in the past, but if you want to look into him again. No, somebody spoke to him. I almost want to say I feel like he got a call from President Trump or like somebody I would say high up in the administration, and they're like, you need to take a walk back for like 5 minutes. Ashley, holy shit, you're the second one. Rollin also did. Hold on, I cut out sugar, but I love Doritos and white chocolate, not together. How is that like cutting out chocolate? That's very admirable. Jamie, that's all I ate when I was a baby. Frog legs are actually, I've never had. I'm learning so much from you guys. Oh shit. Or get off the pot. Incredible, Steve, I approve. Rhonda, I refuse to try frog legs. Is it like the principality of it? Is it because it's frogs? Like, what about it do you refuse? Steve, that card is also a money pun. A money pun? I'll take your word for it, Steve.
6, 7.
Pip, 6, 7. Why is this even a thing? Gretchen, frog's legs taste like fishy chicken. You know what? That's actually a really good description. That's doing a lot of work for 2 words. Like, I can conceptually understand exactly what that tastes like. That is remarkable how you were able to bring that into existence, Gretchen. That is truly remarkable. Wild. Rhonda, yes, because it's frog and everyone told me they taste like chicken. I ate alligator once. Did that also taste like chicken? Jamie, Faye's face. Simone, did Erica Kirk work for the CIA? Rhonda, don't taste like chicken. So I wouldn't say that she worked directly for it. I would say, if anything, she was incentivized by the CIA, but I wouldn't say literally worked for them. Steve, fishy chicken is good. I feel like that also describes alligator. Abundantly, who thought of eating all of these things? Abundantly empowered. I tried lamb for the first time over Christmas. I felt bad. I understand that so deeply. I know, because they're so cute, right? I couldn't. I had a frog pet for a day named Jerry. That's a cute name for a pet, actually. I tried to save him, but didn't know what the fuck I was doing. We all have our not proud moments from childhood.
Well, I was first to finish.
Rhonda, wow. Steve, I eat alligators and cry with Crocs. Too funny. Steve, shut up, Jerry. Are you kidding me? It's such a cute name for a pet, guys. You have to admit. Rhonda, lamb is delicious. Yeah, I had years ago lamb stew. God damn it, was that good. But then, like, baby lambs are so cute. The struggle is real. Gretchen, is Marco Rubio exhausted with all of his new jobs? Tons of memes right now. What's his new job? Steve, okay, this is too many coincidences for today. They're not coincidences, Steve. It's synchronicities, honey. Rhonda, crocodile tears, Steve. Thanks, guys. Abundantly empowered. It was delicious Persian food at Rhonda. Jamie, oh, I found a Spidey today. He's a... No, honey. No. No. They're not cute. This is where I'm going to override your inner knowingness. No, I'm not going to. I don't find them cute. But Jamie's saying she found a Spidey today. He's so cute. I decided to keep him. He jumps. Can't think of a name for him, though. We have one. It's Jerry. It's perfect for pets. I'm with you, Rhonda. No Spidey pets. Not for me. Steve, seeing them all fall, boo-hoo. Simone, love you guys. I will have to catch the rest in replay. We're going, oh, look at you. Oh God, Simone, you are cute. Enjoy bowling, honey. Get some, what's it called, strikes? Get some strikes for us, honey. Abundantly empowered, nope. Rhonda, hugs, hugs. Honey, enjoy your bowling. I think the last time I actually went bowling was on my birthday, I want to say probably 10 years ago. I have fun some. Yes, get a strike. Steve, stay out of the gutter. Only Steve would think to say that. I love you, Steve. Abundantly empowered. I'd rather hold a snake than a tarantula. Yeah, I'm with you. Years ago, I dated a guy that actually had a tarantula, and I was a little bit freaked out. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, of all the things to get, like as a pet, a tarantula. I mean, I probably should have broken up with him at that point. That was a telling moment. It was, in retrospect, it was probably like a Hinge moment. Rhonda, me too. Sarah, me too, abundantly. Yeah, tarantulas, no. It's a hard pass for me. Jamie, tarantula, I have actually a funny story about, not about actual tarantulas, about the name tarantula. It's a good story. I think it is. So, I had a teacher. I must have been like 4th grade, 3rd or 4th grade. So, you know at that age like the teacher asked, do I have a volunteer to read? I was always that annoying kid that's like, me. So I volunteered to read, and I don't even remember what the story was about, but I'll always remember this part of it. So I read tarantula, and I said, tarantula. So the teacher interrupted. She's like, no, it's tarantula. Do I even need to remember what the story was about? No, because it's not about what it's about. It's about the fact that this teacher corrected the correct pronunciation for the incorrect one. I will never forget it. She's like, no, it's tarantula. I love it. I want every day of my life to be like that. I aspire to have that level of ridiculousness. Universe, bring it. Like I want, again, getting paid with citrus fruit. Like I want my life to be ridiculous to this degree every day. There's a reason it's getting mushy already. I'm gonna keep it there until it's not socially acceptable to keep a lemon on your desk any longer. I'm gonna keep it there until I maybe perhaps even get paid with new citrus fruits. Hold on. Sorry. Gotta catch up on comments. Hold on. Jamie, tarantulas are a little creepy. No, mine is very tiny and jumps. Good enough. If you say so. Abundantly empowered. It's the legs and how spiders move that creep me out. Steve, I can touch a snake. I never want to touch a tarantula. Yep. Abundantly empowered. Although I hear tarantulas are quite shy and passive. I don't believe whoever came up with this assessment of their personality. Because the guy that I was dating told me he had to get a lock on the cage that the tarantula was in because it escaped. It figured out how to get out of its cage. I'm sorry, no. That doesn't sound like passive. Or shy for that matter. That sounds like we'll seek freedom at any cost. And frankly, it's iconic. But I don't want to be in the same domain as it when it's behaving iconically. Jamie, I love snakes. I catch them with my bare hands. Oh God. Honey, you are like amazing. You're doing like all the things that people are like, no, thank you. Steve, 8 or more anything is a little questionable. Fuck that teacher. It's such a good story though, right? I just want to have like ridiculous, this is why I have ChatGPT roast me. because I need more ridiculous things in my life to laugh at. Abundantly empowered. LOL. What? Yup. Steve. Quentin Tarantula. Oh, so good. So good, Steve. Rhonda. LOL. Beth. Oh, Jamie. Okay, Jamie. I was okay with the spider, but a snake, I can't. I just cannot. Steve. Pronouncing things wrong is tiny pockets of joy in life few recognize. I am fully committed to it. I want I'm gonna make this like a daily affirmation. I want the universe to squirt ridiculousness into every single day. Sometimes loudly, sometimes not. Oh, like a great thing happened the other day. I was at Starbucks. They for free accidentally upgraded my order from a tall to a grande. Yes, please. And then another day, the person ahead of me at the drive-thru paid for my order. I mean, that's not ridiculousness. That's just like abundance. Yeah, I'll take either. Universe, I'm good with ridiculousness. I'm good with abundance. Like whatever you want to bring, if it makes my day a little better, I'm down with it. Steve, pronouncing things wrong. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I just read that. Abundant. I love the hearts, guys. Yes, I agree with you. Abundantly empowered. LOL. That was a gift from the universe, letting you know that teachers don't know shit. Bingo. Steve, you pronounced me wrong, brah. Gretchen, I just picked all I just picked all on my lemons off my bush and now it's blooming again. Feel free to send some my way. Steve, okay, Faye, we need to have compare roasts. That actually could be really funny, by the way. I'm down with that. Sarah, Faye, in 2011, 3 months after Amy Winehouse crossed out of her body, actor Neil Patrick Harris and his husband served a meat platter, the quote, Amy Winehouse cake, end quote, arranged to look like her unalived body. Okay, and then in parentheses you wrote Spirit Cooking Abramovic style. It looks like a wax figure and the face looks, oh God, half mutilated. Was this just a dark joke? I'm getting the sense that they were actually giving a nod to somebody. What's being shown to me is they wanted to actually ingratiate themselves.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, fuck yeah. They wanted to ingratiate themselves with whoever it was that had unalived Amy Winehouse. They wanted to get their attention. It's like, look at it like they were flashing their allegiance, right? Like they sometimes do this. They sometimes do this. So it was like a dark way of flashing their allegiance, but it was with the intention not of strictly flashing allegiance, but getting the attention of somebody that's higher up. And those ones grade you. I only ever got detention for being lippy. Like, you can't be dumber than the grade you're teaching. Steve, that's the best request I have ever heard. That wasn't something stupid I asked for. You just said, quote, want the universe to squirt ridiculousness into my life every day. I need some squirting, clearly. Steve, Neil Patrick had to blow someone big to get the role of architect in Matrix and all his status. Do tell. So I stopped watching the Matrix after the first one is the best, in my opinion. But I also didn't see it. I went to the movie theater and I sat through maybe like the first quarter of the second one, and then me and the person I was with, we were like, we're leaving, bye-bye. I haven't seen any since then, so I know not of the reference that you speak of, Steve. But I'm guessing he's the architect. Kristen, okay, the lemon tree statement is insane because I've had a lemon female product showing up in my feeds lately. No, I haven't been looking, LOL, but the irony of the statement of your tree, that's called synchronicity, honey. I know, Pip, right? Shit, Sarah, fuck. Steve, and what was the tell? Kristen, blooming? Yeah, Holly Weird. Abundantly empowered. Bragging rights, it seems like, similar to using Charlie Kirk's, the tent that he was in when he crossed out of his body as a photo op. So, it's, you can't even say it's poor taste. It's like, do you have any taste, friend? Or are you flashing symbolism? Steve, you have to see the Trans Goon propaganda remake. I don't know what that is. Exactly. I don't watch the others. It's not up to standard. But it was shown to me that they didn't. What's their name? Wachowski brothers. They didn't write it. They stole it. Not like, all like spy thriller, like they, put on black masks and they like went into no, like they had a submission and they took it and they passed it off as if it was their own. Sarah, and what happened to the hands of celebs like Cynthia Erivo, Angelina Jolie, Nicole Kidman, Khloe Kardashian? Some have noticed that they look demonic, very long fingers, bony, strange skin texture. Ooh. Well, Cynthia Erivo, I can tell you, when I had looked into her and Ariana Grande, it was shown to me, they're not okay. Because literally somebody asked me for an AMA, are they okay? So what was shown to me about them is they're not okay. Because the price they paid to get cast into Wicked was part of their soul. So they're very, and Ariana Grande was already very fractured. So they're very energetically fractured. So it's going to start to show up in everything about them. The way they act, the way they behave, their processing, the way they look. They're going to start to look gaunt. So that's what's going on with Cynthia Erivo. Angelina Jolie is not doing well with aging. Nicole Kidman, she's not doing well either. But it has nothing to do with aging. I think she's got like clinical depression. And Khloe Kardashian, I think at this point is getting close to being overrun by entities. So that also is going to start to like degrade the body and wear it down. Steve, Matrix Revolutions. They did. Ashley, I've been wondering about the hands too. Yeah, lizard people. Not all. Is it true for? Hold on. Actually, Neil Patrick Harris might be, because as soon as I saw lizard people, his face popped into my head. So I'm gonna say he's a lizard. He is one. He's a reptilian. Nicole Kidman might be. Well, no. I don't think she is one. She's got some strong reptilian DNA. Angelina Jolie, no. And then Cynthia Erivo, also no. Steve, they stole the OG script, then changed genders and split apart and wrote half the new one? Makes sense. Yes, Faye. What, baby?
Can I get some food?
Of course. What do you want, baby?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on, friend. Let me go feed my child. I'll be right back. I got tasty chewies for you. I have London broiled tartare.
Oh, I want London broiled.
You want the tartare? I also have chicken. Hold on, and I have the pasta. Hold on, I have the pasta that you like too. You want it?
London broiled.
Only?
Yeah, London broiled.
Okay. Do you want me to cut? I think it's too big for you. No, this one is too big. Yeah, okay, let me cut this one for you. Okay. Let's start with that. If you want more, I'll give you, okay? Okay, let me catch up on, oh no, okay. Yes, Faye, Sophie Stewart, the godmother of the Matrix and Terminator films. Is that who it is? Yeah, there's a tether between her name to it, yep. Ashley, what percentage of Hollywood would you say is inverted? Do you think the Kardashians are inverted? I think at least one of them is. I'm being shown it's 18 to 25%. Very precise numbers there. That's what my guides are showing me. Aya said Sophia. Sarah, did rapper Tyler the Creator, Tyler Gregory Akanma, join the club or was he born into it? I'm going to say joined. Rhonda, I can't stand the Kardashians, any of them. Yep. See, I think you're probably picking up, you're resonating with the wrongness of their energy. Sarah, and Tyler the Creator doesn't know his father as he left the family early on. There are claims that his father is actor Morgan Freeman. Any truth to that? I don't see a tether connecting them, so I'm going to say no. Steve, can you look into John Zerka and his intentions or experience? He has static electricity all around his aura. Oh. Okay. Has a what do you call it? I would say maybe bulimia, because I'm being shown he eats and then he throws up. So has a, the word that just came in is an incongruent relationship with food. He had avoidant parents. He never bonded with a stable, a stable caretaker. Yeah, 1 second.
I already finished.
Okay. Didn't bond with a stable caretaker in his life. That's actually what the bulimia is about. Is this piece too big, baby?
No.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at this person's name again. 1 second. John Zerka. Do not. So the reaction I just had is not to his energy. It's to the quality of the aura. It's very. It feels wrong. It's just very staticky, like being around a person who can't sit still, and how it it's like it almost feels like a seizure. Like his energy feels like it's a seizure kind of an energy. Very uncomfortable. He has severe anxiety. Probably medicates himself, not with prescribed medication kind of a way. I don't want to be in his energy any longer. I'm sorry, Steve. Same, Rhonda. I can't wait for them to go away, right? Steve, I want to guess for fun before Faye. Steve, 90% and 100% respectfully. 18 to 25. But they're trying to, they're slowly integrating more. They want to get it to 33%. Gee, I wonder why 33? This, not this. Steve, 90% and 99.99999. Oh, that is, because there is one Kardashian daughter with a glimmer of hope. Aya, D, where you at? Rhonda, I think she said earlier today she wasn't sure. She came earlier though. Aya, ganja break, and I'm thinking I am with you, girl, with the hot chocolate. Sarah, Nick, sup? What's up?
I want to go to bed.
You want to go to bed? Really? Are you feeling
tired.
okay?
I'm tired.
Come here.
I'm just tired.
Why don't you take one of the library books to bed and you can lay down, okay? Or you could lay down on the sofa here with one of the books, okay? That's for my pants. They shed. I'm gonna take it off later.
Pants shedding there.
This is one of life's great mysteries. I don't know why pants sometimes
I've
shed.
never seen more than like this amount before.
I know. They're very sheddy.
I think I'm gonna go take a booty.
Enjoy, honey. Sarah, Nick Carter was now sued by the fourth woman alleging SA. Are the allegations true? He is deeply dysregulated. I'm gonna say yeah.
Can we talk about basketball for a hot minute?
We can talk about basketball for a hot minute, but let me just answer Sarah.
Okay.
I don't think he understands. Okay, that came out wrong. This is a grown adult. I am not stripping him of his agency. He doesn't like to hear no. He overrides when a woman says no. Yes, baby, what did you want to talk about?
Basketball, like I said.
Oh, go for it, honey.
Who's your all-time starting five? How about this? We both choose, and then I'll figure out who I think would win. And you choose first, and I'm not allowed to use any of the players you draft.
All right. Well, if you're gonna let me choose first, of course, MJ.
Start with your point guard.
John Stockton. Duh.
Wait 1 second.
Okay, John Stockton.
Let me go ChatGPT.
Okay. Michael Jordan. Duh.
Wait 1 second. We're drafting teams and.
Okay. Rhonda, 100% Aya on Kardashians. Steve, 18 to 25% is way too low. My guides call your I love it. Your guides are calling out my guides. This is too good, Steve. We need to have a roast between our guides.
Wait.
Sorry. Yes, I
First player, point guard.
John Stockton.
Point guard, John Stockton.
Michael Jordan.
Shooting guard, Michael Jordan.
Was Larry Bird a power forward?
He was a small forward.
Larry Bird.
Small forward, Larry Bird.
The other one is what's his
Power
name?
forward.
Hold on, Tio. Oh, I can see what his face looks like. I can't remember his name.
What is his face?
His nickname is the Worm.
I don't know.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Does it remember?
Dennis Rodman, and center.
Wait. Power forward, Dennis Rodman.
Hold on, I gotta think about who I would choose for center. 1 second. Maybe Patrick Ewing.
And center, Patrick Ewing.
He's a little slow on his feet, but I feel like as a center, like he would knock the ball away. So that's who I'm going with.
Okay.
Who are you going with?
My team is point guard Magic Johnson.
Oh, yes. Okay, good.
Shooting guard Kobe Bryant.
Good, okay.
Small forward, LeBron James.
Okay. Who else? The suspense is killing me.
I'm not taking LeBron away.
You're not taking LeBron?
Wait. They're a really good small forward. Do I take Walt Frazier? Was Walt Frazier a small forward?
That I cannot answer.
1 second. My jack.
No. Megan Fox is not inverted. Okay, so...
What position did Walt Frazier play?
Surrogates, honey.
Point guard.
They have them through surrogates. Sarah, Boris Yeltsin, Russia's president from 1991 to 1999, was he independent or deeply ingrained in the club?
I'll take Scottie Pippen as my small.
Oh, okay. That's actually yeah.
Small forward, Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
Power forward, Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh. Did you choose a center yet?
A center, Shaq.
Yeah, okay, fine. All right.
In a 7-game series.
Yeah, what does Chat say? I need to know. Okay. Boris Yeltsin. I'm going to say he held out as long as he did, but ultimately I'm being shown literally like he was strong-armed, but he held out as long as he could. I know, it was great what Steve said. His guides are calling out my guides. Abundantly empowered. Are Erica Kirk and JD Vance related? Why do they look similar? Oh yeah, they kind of do. Here's the thing, we're all related. Hi, cousins. We all came from the same two people. But I know that's not what you're actually asking. I'm gonna say they're from...
Fuck yeah, I won 4-2. Mom, do you forget who Shaquille O'Neal is?
No, but...
He can dunk on anyone's fucking head.
Fine, but...
Look, Mom, look at this play that he did.
Okay. Yeah, he was a bit of a beast that way.
Yeah, Mom. Look, on this play, he literally smashed it. Not just broke the backboard, he brought the entire hoop down.
Yeah.
Like, the hoop literally broke. Like, you know the back part? It
Yes.
went like that, and the hoop became like 7 feet tall.
He was a beast. I will give you that.
And Mom, you know I have Dirk Nowitzki.
I'm not
Do you know what Dirk Nowitzki can do?
No.
Dirk Nowitzki can do that, and no one can stop it. It might be the second most famous shot type, except for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's skyhook.
Oh yeah, that was a good skyhook. They're from a different strain. Look at it like they have more Neanderthal DNA. That's why they look similar.
Mom.
1 second. Didn't Morgan Freeman marry his step grip? That's slightly disturbing. I know. Wait, what? What?
Let's do current players draft.
We cannot right now, baby. I'm live streaming, honey.
Oh, Mom, you said that we could talk about basketball
For a minute, not like for the next foreseeable minutes.
Mom,
Sarah,
just please.
we can do this later.
Please.
No.
Who's your point guard?
I'm not familiar with a single. I think I only know one.
Who?
The one that you met, and I can't even remember his name right now.
Domantas Sabonis?
He's the only current player I know.
You
I
know.
use this when it comes to current basketball players.
Mom.
What?
You could build out a whole team of players you know. Center, Domantas Sabonis. Power forward, LeBron James.
No, I would not choose LeBron James.
I know, but you could.
On principle.
Who's your point guard?
I don't know!
Steph!
No!
You know about... Mom, you...
Steph Curry. How many pictures have I seen of him doing this? I won't because he's in the club.
What about Night?
I mean, they kind of all are at this point.
Mom, what
Yes.
about Night?
Who's Night? What's Night?
a Steph Curry celebration where after hitting a three, he goes like that.
You're asking why he does that?
No. Is it like club related?
No, he goes into a hyperbaric chamber afterwards.
What the fuck's a hyperbaric?
I don't like to increase the oxygen intake of his lungs or something.
Cool. Is the night celebration club related?
No. It's no, it's something else. It's the hyperbaric chamber. Sarah, we know there's a lot of pow events that are staged and that they are using crisis actors. But how does this work? Are there normal people who only remain silent to get money, or are these people who somehow know something, members of club families, etc.? So anytime, I can't say always,
Mom,
but
do you know at least 5 current players?
No.
You definitely do.
Okay, I'm not talking about this now, honey.
Steph, LeBron, Sabonis.
I love you, but no.
The fuck? Boo.
Okay. Hold up. One second. I want to make sure I understand your question, Sarah. Hold on. But I feel like I'm going to sneeze.
Then don't sneeze.
Hold on. Okay, we
I
know.
didn't even take my booty.
I still feel like I'm going to sneeze. Okay. We know that there are a lot of pow events that are staged and that they're using crisis actors. How does this work? Are these... So what's being shown to me is the close to all of the pow events at schools are club related. And it's either with the intention of causing chaos. So like with Columbine, they messed with the kids' heads to get them to do it. They went to like weekend training seminars, but it was really like MK Ultra seminars where they fry their brain. Or they actually changed
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is right? They changed the interior of the brain, not physically.
How the fuck do you do that?
But yeah, because it's like, think of hypnosis. And then all of the rest of them are club family kids that are being sacrificed. Like, what was, not Columbine, the one that happened in Sandy Hook. That was a club, and Uvalde, Texas also. Uvalde and Sandy Hook, those were club families that all got together and they all sacrificed their littles for a higher position in the club. Steve, 33% is so much more relieving. Rest well, young Pip.
Yeah, Pippin makes playing hard for everyone. You get the ball. Oh no, Pippin stole it. Oh yeah, I have the ball. No, I don't. Pippin just dunked.
Oh Sarah, I believe it. He is sick. This shit I've heard. Oh my fucking god. Steve, oh my god, shedding. Bro, this was my other question, Faye. Does the C19 Jabadoodle shed to the animals too? And could that be why my kitties are acting weird and breathing? Yes. Yes, absolutely it can. Sarah, yeah, so many predators in these circles and we had no idea back in the day, right? Rhonda, okay, Steve, quit kicking me out. That's twice. For real, Sarah, I'm glad the celeb worship is fading though. Steve, I didn't want to F up the live with my own crap, but everything hard happening today gets mentioned first in synchronicity, so I'm sorry if I'm saying... You're not! No, Steve. Steve, this is not ever a place where you have to apologize. Not just for Steve, anyone. This is never a place where you have to apologize. Saying a lot, it just is a lot, but I ain't bringing it up. LOL, okay, stop. He just picked Scottie Pippen. Yes. And Steve, you do not ever have to apologize. Not here. Steve, I'm done. Beth, we are here for whatever you want to share. Yes! Steve, we never mind what you are saying, bro. Appreciate homies sharing. Roland, Nick's going down, not only for his alleged essay, but his involvement with the unaliving of his brother Aaron. Take it to the bank, but many people were also involved, not just Nick. Hello, Ajira. Ajira's like, I did not expect that. I'm not sure to what though. Roland, Pick is freaking awesome. Thank you, honey. Beth, he really is Roland. Gretchen, Pip, second win started. I know, he went from I'm not feeling well to we need to pick basketball teams. Gretchen, what does inverted mean? My mind is blanking. It's where you are born one gender, but you pretend to be the opposite gender. Abundantly empowered, Steph Curry, point guard. Steph Curry. Oh, hold on, Pip. Come. The community is getting involved. They started picking players too. He's 1 minute. This is gonna be fun. Hold on a second, guys. They started picking players.
What?
Okay, so we got 2 votes for Steph Curry. Yeah, go bring it. Okay. Okay, so we have two votes for Steph Curry.
Wait, let's see. Oh, guys. Wait, I have an idea.
Yes, what?
We do polls.
Polls?
Yeah, we put like 2 or 3 options for each position and say like, who do you want at this position, and see which gets more votes.
Well, that's not happening.
Yeah,
That's aspirational.
Just say the majority.
That's like goals. That's not
Just
happening.
say the
Okay,
majority.
hold on. But in the meantime, Sarah is asking questions. 1 second, y'all. Sarah, do singers Andrea Bocelli and the late Tony Bennett and Luciano Pavarotti come from bloodline families? Because we know that the club didn't exist in the current form when their careers began. Yeah, baby.
Guys, who do you want as your point guard? I'll enter it in.
Okay, we're getting to it. Hold on.
Wait, you can't
Andrea Bocelli joined. Tony. So when I look at, I'm not suggesting they're the same person. There's a connection between Tony Bennett and Frank Sinatra. So I'm gonna say Tony Bennett actually got in through the mob, not through the club. And because that's the way my guides work, even though Steve wants his guides to call out my guides. Hold on, and the last one, Luciano Pavarotti, is he the blind one? If he's the blind one, I'm gonna say he wasn't, not in the club even a little bit. Hold on, we're getting there, baby, we're getting there. Steve, I was scouted by one of Nick's agents, Jim Reyes, and one of the ways he tried to seduce me was by letting me try on Nick Carter's leather jacket from, oh my god. It's actually in a way kind of creepy, Steve, holy shit. I carry with the shot, just tell him to call me Stephanie, Nicki Minaj. Steve, and took me to AJ's mom's house. I think he was the son of the mayor of Orlando, club family essentially. This recent ice pow gave me that vibe. Steve, that's the tip of the iceberg. Wow. Hold on. We haven't, you know what, baby? We haven't done any more basketball talk, so maybe it's not.
Guys, who do you want as your point guard? You can choose anyone that's currently.
Who do you want as your point guard, friends?
Yeah, anyone in their prime. So like, you could theoretically take like that guy, I forgot his name, like Brandon Roy, I think was his name. Like he was playing really good from like 2011 to 2013, but then he got hurt and was never the same.
Was he never the same, or was that in his script?
Yeah,
Sarah, does Brazil? Yes, baby.
So he was in. Yeah, so you could take him in his prime, or you could take prime Derrick Rose. He was pretty fucking good until he tore his ACL in the playoffs.
Oh. Sarah, does Brazil's president Lula da Silva stand on his own side of his people? 50-50, whatever that means in this case. Steve, double ice unplanned. Mandalay pow as well. Wait, at the Mandalay Bay? Beth, yikes, Steve, so sorry. Steve, baby, could you stop? Steve, fuck, those bastards even got our pets? Yep. Abundantly empowered. I think some pow events, they take the opportunity to divide us more with the left-right paradigm as they're doing with the ICE incident. I don't know what this ICE incident is that you guys speak of. Sarah, there's an exhibition called Body World. It's a traveling expedition for real dissected human bodies and animals that have been preserved. We love you, honey. Preserved through the process of procrastination, which means that the water and fat are replaced by what? Are replaced by certain plastics. Gunther von Hagen developed this preservation process and sometimes raised controversies about the sourcing and display of actual human unalived bodies and body parts. Who's this guy and where do they get the human bodies for all of this? Oh, this is so dark. It's unclaimed bodies from morgues. So like think of like a John or Jane Doe. Gross. Gretchen. Oh, duh, my brain. Jamie, yeah, the ICE thing was crazy. So are all the protests. I'm staying away from the cities at all costs. There are knucking futs down there. Rhonda, oh my god, parakeets. That's disturbing as hell. Gretchen, my vote for oh, we gotta vote for Karl Malone. I have no idea what position he played, but him and his sons met my husband. He was super nice. Karl Malone, I think, was a center or maybe a power forward. Rhonda, Sarah Lee, not parakeets. Abundantly empowered. Wow, Steve, I hope you came out unscathed. Beth, sorry, Pip, I know nothing about basketball, so I choose whoever your favorite. That's actually a good answer, Beth. Steve, Mandalay Bay is the only place I ever stayed in Vegas 2 times, and I just wrote a review about this because WrestleMania is returning to Vegas again, and Gunther, who retired John Cena last month as, hold on, we have a comment in between. Jamie, an ICE agent unalived a woman named Renee Good. She refused to comply and showed she tried to hit the ICE agent with... Okay, I was not expecting that. Steve, I am typing the synchronicities are happening. Fuck, the mortician is crooked. The coroner. Sarah, Jada Pinkett Smith was once in a band called Wicked Wisdom and looked very manly during those times. No, yeah. She was really born female. I said this in the video that I think I had done on her and Will Smith. She has an excess of testosterone though. She overly identifies with the masculine qualities. Sarah, Jada Pinkett Smith is also said to have had an affair with singer. She's had more than one, by the way, not just with him. August Alsina, which was exploited on her talk show, even with Alsina and husband Will Smith in attendance. Was this all? No. So she's a little cutting. She's a little, like, she's the kind that she's not just going to stab you, she's going to turn the knife. And then she's going to shove it in harder. She's very cutting. So that's why she actually did it. She wanted to cut him down to size. Jamie, oh, good one, Sarah. Sarah, Jamie, more truth bombs tonight. Always truth bombs. Beth, you are on synchronicity overload today, Steve. Jamie, hell yeah, love it. Steve, Jada Pinkett, Narco Smith. Yeah. I would say she's very, yeah, very cutting and icy too. There's not a lot of like warmth to her as a person. She's icy and she cuts people down to size. Sarah, TV journalist Tim Russert interviewed George W. Bush and John Kerry and asked them about their Skull and Bones membership. They didn't really, I'm shocked, they didn't want to talk about it, but kept pressing. He then passed away unexpected from a reported heart attack. No, they don't need to take out reporters like that. So I'm going to say I'm seeing that it actually had something to do with pills. So I'm going to say he maybe overtaxed his own heart. I'm not blaming the victim here. But I don't see that he was actually taken out though. Steve, Beth, the most there have ever been, overload, more like undertaken. Honey, I'm sorry, Steve. But Steve, we talked about this. You're a Leo rising, honey. You have Jupiter transiting your 12th house right now. This is not a cakewalk time for us. This is like, go into the fucking basement of your soul and dig up all of the, like, excavate the bottom of your soul, because in summer 2026, when Jupiter moves into our first house, we're starting a new 12-year cycle. This is all coming up now because we are not meant to take this with us into the new 12-year cycle that is starting in the summer. So it serves a purpose. It's not a flaw, it's a feature. Sarah, Peter Nygaard, businessman and former fashion executive, is said to have been worse than Jeffrey Epstein. Human, I'm not going to say this, unaliving parties with celebrities and more. What do you see? He definitely liked them underage. But here's the thing, by the way, Sarah, Jeffrey Epstein had that on his island too. Jeffrey Epstein's island was shown to me as having three distinct portions, okay? There was the cover. There was the front, where he would invite people, come, have a great time. You can do whatever you want. It's avant-garde. Then there was another part where they were having fun with the underage people. Then there was a third part of the island where they did the hunting parties. So Peter Nygaard, if he was doing these things, it makes him equal to, not worse than. He liked youngish ladies and youngish boys, but I would say his limit is maybe 14 years old. He has the word that's coming, who's Svengali? He has like the way he's being shown to me is like a Svengali-like personality. But I don't know who Svengali is. But whoever Svengali is or was, or is this like I don't, like very peacocking. Like very peacocky kind of personality. Like very loud and like, look at me, like I'm the greatest person in the room, and very, like, I would even say a little bit like slimy, a little bit like an eel, like not integrity, does not have integrity. Whoever this Nygaard person is, does not have integrity. Very exploitative. He's similar to Jeffrey Epstein in this regard, has an enormous database of people of all ages, all shapes and sizes, in various different stages of dress and undress, and even infants. So in that regard, I would say he was probably worse, because Jeffrey Epstein really only was recording people for blackmail purposes or to own them. This Peter, whoever his name is, owned it because he liked owning people. And in a sense, one could say, if you own photographs of a person when they're in their most vulnerable state, you own a piece of their essence. So he's very not integritous at all, slimy like an eel, has an enormous database of, like, I'm going to say 20,000 plus images. Fucking sick shit. So in that regard, I'm going to say yes, different, worse than Jeffrey Epstein. Roland, so much truth is about to be dropped over the next several months. It's going to be literally unbelievable. Maduro is just the last key. Executive order. I want to hear more about this executive order. 13848. Steve, I don't have ballerina shoes for no reason. Beth, lace them up and dance your way through all of it, Steve. Sarah, actress Shay Mitchell sells anti-aging masks for... Wait, what? For children? What? The actual. Okay, is this her idea? Yeah, but it's her idea with somebody else. I'm going to say there's like a silent partner. Yeah, she thought it's like kitschy, cute, cool. Like, oh yeah, like, I have questions about what's going on upstairs for her. Like, I have serious questions. Steve, how do I give my impervious DNA to my pets so they can survive without me having to be gross? Do I need CRISPR, the cloning kit. Please expand on how to help. You already know you can heal them. Just do Reiki on them, Steve. Can I knit my cats a DNA quilt of light protection? Yeah, but it doesn't have to be literal. Just like literally heal them with your hands. Hey, Laura, honey. It is alleged that Jada used a toy to enter Alfonso Ribera's private area. She recorded this and he was begging her to stop and she told him to oh God. I'm gonna say yes. Woo! Fuck. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Literally can feel it. Bah. I am so sorry to him. Oh God, Beth, you actually could weave knit intention into, yes, for sure. Steve, at Laura, that's deep. Yes, it is. Laura, Sarah, that's the latest rumor going around on the internet. I'm gonna say it's more than a rumor. Chris, yes, we do love D over here. Big fans, Christina. Sarah, another best friend of Bob, oh God, vomit, Bob Saget, was singer John Mayer. What did these two have in common? John is a cad. He just, I'm not going to use the word, he just loves Pussy. But he's not into the underage. Like, he's just a cad. Abundantly empowered, it's been alleged that Charlie Kirk could have been unalive for tracking the money back to child schmafficking. What are your thoughts on that? I have a feeling this will blow the lid off the... I'm going to say there's a connection, but it runs deeper than that. There's something else that he was trying to weave together. Laura, their longtime friend Bilal is exposing this... What is up with my bra? 1 second. Like, it keeps riding up my tatas, and I'm not liking this. It's like, you know, it's the opposite of like a balconette. You know, a balconette, the cup spilleth over. The bra I'm reeling right now, the cup spilleth under. Like, I feel like it's riding, I'm sorry if this is TMI, guys. I feel like my bra is like riding up the tatas right now. Like, girls, like, can you just like calm the F down? Jesus. The tatas have revolted. Steve, if you own them in compromised state, key, LOL, oh my God, I wrote that as you said it. More synchronicities. Christina, Beyond the Veil is the best. It's how Christina, you're in great company. We adore D over here. D is like one of the kind, it is so unusual and so rare to find a fellow content creator that is genuinely kind and genuinely looks out for other content creators. It is so unbelievably rare. It speaks to her as a person and not just a content creator. I'm blown away. And as you guys know, because I've been talking about this and I'm not going to any longer because it makes me feel heavy with my energy. You know, I had a friend of 15 years and I was like, oh God, like, wow, she actually never saw me. And then it's like, there's somebody like D and it's like, wow, like I feel seen by her. And it is such a rare thing. She's really, yes, she is a genuinely good person, Christina. And I know if you are coming from D, you are genuinely a good person as well because it's all vibes, right? It's all a vibrational match. So you are vibing with her and you resonate with her because you are a good person too, Christina. And that's the same for all of the other community members that found their way to me from D. It's speaking to your vibration as well. Yes, Beth. Yep, we do love D here. Sarah, rapper Nicki Minaj, Onika Tanya. Oh, that's really, wow. I always thought her name was really Nicki Minaj. Onika Tanya Mirage Pet. That's a long name. Say that 10 times fast. Is married to Kenneth Petty. Oh, that's where the Petty came from. Okay. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Mirage. Interesting. I see what she did there. Okay, anyway, sorry. Is married to Kenneth Petty, a registered, S offender, convicted of attempted grape. He likes grapes. and who pleaded guilty to, I think I could say it, manslaughter in a case. And she in some kind of trauma bonding past life continuation. They have a deep, like, this is going, like, it's literally being okay, oh wow, this is so wild the way it's being shown to me. Have you guys ever seen what they put on chopsticks for kids to try to get kids comfortable with using chopsticks? It's like a thing that connects the two chopsticks together. They're literally being shown to me that way, that their vehicles, their chopsticks from lifetime to lifetime are tethered. So they have been tethered together like 25 lifetimes in a row. Like, this is some deep, deep soul contract shit that they are just coming back into every incarnation and they're working through. That was a great question, Sarah. Steve, well, that was easy. I already been doing that. I hate asking Faye. Please do not hate asking Faye things. When I don't need to, it's like my biggest crime against the clock. No, baby, Steve, you're allowed to take up space. Here and elsewhere in your life. Please take up space. You didn't come here to play small. You came here to be the fullness of your soul's expression. So please take up space here and elsewhere in your life. Abundantly empowered, don't mess with Carlton. Oh, baby. Yes, I'm loving the 2026 balloons. Thank you for that. I didn't see who sent it, but thank you. Abundantly empowered, don't mess with Carlton. Jada, not cool. Jada is not cool too. Christina, yes, I'm from Canada. And do you want out of her way to send me the most, oh, and she went out of her way to send you the most beautiful Halloween box. It was absolute, I will say the gift boxes are wow, like, wow. Yes, she's very, very generous and kind with gifts. Sarah, and Nicki Minaj's brother, Jelani Mirage, was just sent to 25 years, oh no, for child grape. He likes the little grapes, the baby grapes, not the adult size grapes. Did he, yeah, and more than one time too, by the way, Sarah. Steve, Faye, can you look into Tim Ballard, who worked on the Sound of Freedom documentary? Yeah, what do you want to know about him? Rhonda, Christina, we love and adore. Oh, thank you. Rhonda, thank you, honey. Christina, yes, Dee and Faye are much love to you guys. Thank you. Roland, Executive Order 13848 means anyone caught interfering in our elections loses everything. Venezuela is behind our elections. They own the Dominion voting machines and Smartmatic, etc. Ooh. There's a lot here, Roland. There's a lot here. Christina, so happy I found Faye through D. And I'm so glad that she brought you to me, Christina. Sarah, the dad of Chance the Rapper, Chancellor, ooh, that's a good name. Chancellor Jonathan Bennett, Ken Williams Bennett, was in aid to the late Chicago Mayor Harold Washington, and then Senator, oh God, yes, abso-fucking-lutely, Sarah, club. Aya, D is a supernova, so bright, love her soul. Yep. Jamie, great question, Steve. I've been wondering that myself. Steve, Faye, can you look into Joseph Bruce, Violence of ICP and his heart for music wrestling and if he is compromised? Unfortunately, at this point, they either all are or they all will be. But would I say he has on the better side of intentions? Yes. But he's going to be compromised anyway.